The giant check is no myth, no mirage, no fool's gold. It's our trophy, and many hoist it playing our one-week games. Like Dave Gomes, Drew Dinkmeyer, and Adam Goulet. Are your dreams big enough to cash a giant check? Put it to the test week 1 in the DraftKings Millionaire Maker, the biggest fantasy sports contest of all time.
Win $1 million by giving us all your money, you broke-ass motherfucker. That's right. Win $1 million like this guy over here named Kent Stewart. Or Josh Haywood. Or this random white girl. Or this random fucking white girl. How did they even know these people were gonna win? What the fuck is going on? If you guys don't know, that's DraftKings. They are a site where people play fantasy sports. And they put money on the line, I guess, because they don't actually bet. But big news, baby. Big news has erupted. It's out there now. It's out there. I'm going to catch a lot of flack for this. Whatever. I'm not a big bettor or gambler, whatever you want to call it. Am I bad at it? Yeah, I'm bad at it. But a lot of people are bad at it. At least I can admit that shit. The New York Times is reporting, scandal erupts in unregulated world of fantasy sports. A major scandal is erupting in the multi-billion-dollar industry of fantasy sports, the online and unregulated business in which players assemble their fantasy teams with real athletes. On Monday, the two major fantasy companies were forced to release statements defending their business's integrity after what amounted to allegations of insider trading, that employees were placing bets using information not generally available to the public. The statements were released after an employee at DraftKings, one of the two major companies, admitted last week to inadvertently releasing data before the start of the third week of NFL games. The employee, a mid-level content manager, won $350,000 at a rival site, FanDuel, that same week. So what they talk about is representatives for both of these for one of these companies essentially says that a lot of these people who are with the company now were former players, so they know the ins and outs of how this works. And what it looks like is that, you know, there's a law in place where they are not allowed to bet within their own company, but a lot of times what you'll see is that they go to the rival company because there's no rules against them betting somewhere else. So they have that information ahead of time. So if they go to a rival company, if this is happening, if the allegations are true, they still have information before anybody gets it. So it doesn't matter where they go, essentially. They have information that most people don't have, right? A spokesman for DraftKings acknowledged that employees of both companies had won big jackpots playing at other daily fantasy sites. Late Monday, the two companies temporarily barred their employees from playing games or taking part in tournaments at any other site. They already had prohibited their employees from playing on their own company sites. So let me tell you a little bit about just how big this whole industry is and how much it's shaking things up. They say Eilers Research, which studies the industry, estimates that daily games will generate around $2.6 billion in entry fees this year and grow 41% annually, reaching $14.4 billion in 2020. So high are the potential financial rewards that DraftKings and FanDuel have found eager partners in NFL teams, even as league executives remain staunch opponents of sports betting. Jerry Jones of the Dallas Cowboys and Robert K. Kraft of the New England Patriots have stakes in DraftKings, which recently struck a 3-year deal with the NFL to become a partner of the league's international series in Britain, where sports betting is legal. That's what this is about, man. This is all about the money, man. All about the money. Bring in the money. Show me the money. Show it to me. Look at how much money is involved, man. Even two of the most controversial guys in the NFL are getting involved in this. The NFL, this is the NFL getting involved in this. They don't need to get involved in any more scandals. Man, you talk about the NFL and what it has turned out to be, man. It is a goddamn mess. Thanks for checking me out, and I'll catch y'all on the flip side.